Hey guys, Mike G here, and welcome back to another discussion. And this one, we are going to revisit more Godzilla 2016. Yes, you guys have been waiting a very long time for this. I know, I deeply apologize, but we're going to get back to the gist of things. And we're going to be discussing, will we see a new series? Now, this is something that some fans are just kind of like, I don't know, and some are like, yes, we're going to get it. And I'm on the side of yes, we're going to get it. I think we're going to get a new series, and I have a couple of reasons why. The first reason is because Toho is back, okay? Toho is back, and I feel like that they are basically having a friendly competition with Legendary. A friendly competition. So trying to kind of see who's the better Godzilla. Now, obviously a lot of you are going to be biased, including myself, saying that Toho's Godzilla is the best Godzilla because it's the original. Well, if you really think about it, I mean, 2014 is probably one of the most successful Godzilla films. And they're looking at this film and they're saying, look how good they're doing. We could do so much better. And this lit a fire in Toho's eyes to make more films. Now, the only thing that I have troubles with is, are they going to rush the films? Because for this new film, it's a year later. You know what I mean? It's a year later, they're going to release another film. That makes me a little nervous because I don't want them to rush their films again. Okay? And, you know, the Millennium series is such a good example. I mean, they really rushed it and they really struggled with their films. The end of the Heisei series, even though Godzilla vs. Destroyer was amazing, they were struggling at the time. You know, they were like, you know what? We're desperate. We can't do this anymore. All the money. They were really struggling. So, in my opinion, I think what they need to do is they need to look back at what they've done and they need to say, okay, guys, this is what we can't do. We can't rush. We can't get too greedy. We got to give the people what they want because it'll make our films better. Or on the other hand, it doesn't matter what we do because those fans will still watch Godzilla because it's Godzilla. But I honestly think that we need to be a little more strict with Toho and we need to say, hey, you need to give us what we want. You know, that's how I kind of feel, that they don't listen to us. I think they need to start to right now. So that's something I'm really concerned with. Don't rush with the films. That's one thing. Now, another reason I think that we're going to get a series is because we're having a trilogy with Legendary. And so does this mean that we'll have a trilogy with Toho to compete with which film is better, which film does the best? Because once again, they are looking for talent. We don't know the director. Hell, could Americans be involved with this new Toho film? I don't even know, because they are saying a big talent. So, you know, or a series in general. A series in general, they could do too, to compete with them. But as we know so far with Legendary, it is a trilogy. And with Toho, we don't know. It's just guessing right now. But in my opinion, I think we're going to get either a series or a trilogy. Now, which one would I choose? The guilty pleasure and the nostalgia of being a Godzilla fan would say a series because I want to see more Godzilla. And I want Godzilla to stay relevant. You know, and this is something that Entertainment Talk Nation's been saying, is that Godzilla needs to stay relevant. He needs to be a character that lasts for a long time. We can't have him die off. You know, I 100% agree with that. So that's why I go with the series, so that he can continue on longer. Now, the other side of me says, okay, maybe sometimes a whole series isn't as good. Maybe a trilogy is perfect, because the Gamera trilogy is such a good example. It was so short, but it was like, oh my god, it was amazing. It is by far my favorite kaiju trilogy. So that makes me want Godzilla to be just as good as that trilogy. And I just really want that. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter which one, because I would still watch it as a Godzilla fan. Now, if they don't make the series, you know, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how we feel about that once we get the news. For now, I don't know what to think because I haven't heard it yet. I'd probably be a little disappointed, but at the same time, I still would be excited because this could be a phenomenal film if they're working just on this one film. But then again, it's being released in 1 year. I think they need to take their time. That's just my opinion. They need to take more time with this film. So that's just me. But overall, guys, I think we're going to get a new series. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments below. I would love to know your thoughts. Mike G off your screen. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. See you guys soon.